Excuse me.
I'm going to go to the website and I'm going to direct you there because it's hard to find. So we found it and I printed out all of these things that I'm eligible for. And I'll end this because it's too long, but I did go pick up a prescription. It paid for that and it paid for lots of things I would normally buy there, you know, pain relievers, cold stuff, whatever. Sometimes things are on sale, buy one, get one free or half off. And it came to about $70 and it worked. The pharmacist hadn't seen it before. I showed it to him and he said, well, it won't hurt to try, scan it through, and it worked. I called my sister and she said she doesn't have Humana, but her husband did. And she talked to him and he said, well, I get too much paperwork from then. I think I threw it away. I said, go through your recycling. It just came.
Yeah.
Hey, our son-in-law's brother threw away his $1,200 check from DJT because they assumed it was garbage, and they found it before the garbage, because I live out in the country, so they went out in the garbage can and went through it and found it. But you know,
Wow.
I do open envelopes. I don't necessarily just throw things away without.
It's a good thing my husband and I both got ours on the same day, because it's a busy time of the year for a woman who's been buying all the gifts and wrapping them and mailing them and all of that. And I haven't even started Christmas cards. So I put it down. I was going through the mail in my chair and I put it down on the floor to put with a pile of things I had time to look at later. And he said, don't do that. I think this is real. So if I hadn't listened to him, it would have expired. It expires the end of the month. That was the only thing. Why are you giving us this now? I could have used it on dental appointments, on all kinds of things. Vision. It would even do LASIK. I thought that's weird.
Wow.
There were many things on there that I thought were strange, like you could use it for a legal abortion, but you couldn't use it for diapers. So
Well, this is
I don't
interesting.
understand.
Well, that's right.
But the list, you know, when it said if you want to see more, because these 5 pages were just a hint of what it would and would cover, it would direct you to IRS publications. So apparently it's from the government, who then gave it to the company to distribute. But again, I thought for sure it was a scam and it turned out to be true.
Yeah. It's good you checked though.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you taught me that. Oh.
Be skeptical.
Hmm.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
How's Peter doing?
He's doing well, thank you. He's well. I got my iMac 27-inch.
Oh, you did.
Right.
Yes, and I'm very happy with it. I do have one question. I don't have the Facebook icon on this on the opening screen. And do you know how I put it there so I just can go directly? Like I have it on my phone and the iPad, but not on the
You're right click.
computer desktop.
Bookmark it for you. Are you on the iMac now? Or
No, I am on the iPad.
okay. It's you'd have to make it a bookmark on your internet, but it's easy to do. I can give you instructions now, or if you want to do it sometime while you're on your computer and you can screen share and do it with us. Or I can
Okay.
show you the premise right now.
Yeah, it's
Whichever.
just I'm not that confident yet with the iMac, so I don't want to get zoomed there yet because I don't know where I'm gonna go. So if there's easy, you know, few steps to do it, I'll take it down and I'll try.
So last week we talked about bookmark bars, but if you go to the website that you want, I don't know what browser you're using.
I
but-
use Outlook.
Outlook is mail. How do
Okay,
you
Google.
Google? So this is
Yeah.
Chrome, so it's the same premise. You see up here, here's the URL, facebook.com, and there's a little star here, which means that it's a bookmark.
Okay,
So all you need to do is hit that bookmark. And then you'll see it up along this top here. These are all my bookmarks. So if you just
Okay.
click the little Facebook, it will take you there.
okay,
You can also make it your home page if you want to make it,
Yeah.
that's the page you go to. When you open your internet.
uh-huh,
So to do that, you would, and I don't know if you guys noticed, Chrome now has updates and things. It will tell you that there's stuff to do. So it will say update or things like that. So that's a nice practice to make it easier for you guys. So anyway, to make it your like home page, that's down here somewhere. Show home button. So what you want to do when you open the page. So start with a new tab or start where you left off. Or if you want to make it like Facebook or whatever, you can do that. Oh, here it is on startup. Never mind, down here. Open a new tab, continue where you left off. So whatever you had open last time, or if you want to do a select page, and you can make Facebook or Google or anything like that down there.
okay, okay.
And
it
if you
sounds-
want to change your search engine from Google to Bing or Yahoo or DuckDuck, that's how you can do it as well. So,
Okay. Okay,
go to
that
your
helps.
and if you have trouble, let us know. We'll
Okay,
figure it out.
thank you.
Lynn,
Yep.
you make life sound easier than it actually is.
Uh, I just do it quickly. It may be too quickly. So
Mm.
I took
I
notes.
apologize. Good. Tell me if I'm going too quickly and I'll slow
No,
down.
that's good. That was good.
Yeah,
How about,
go for it, Dan.
maybe I got this last time. I've been getting stuff and this is Dear Norton subscriber. And it turns out it's junk. It says amount deducted $279.99. That's not true. It's not them. It's the whole thing. It looks Nortonish, but it's not. It's a scam. I got something from Google, I think, that isn't Google. This is getting again and again. This is for true. It's from, I think this is from AARP magazine, so it must be true. It's from AARP. Don't fall victim to the waiting package scam. The U.S. Postal Service has been in the news lately by some accounts. Undelivered mail can sit for weeks in sorting bins. Well, what's it doing here? If you receive an email about a package delivery failure that you think is suspicious, delete it from your email. So anyhow, there's something going on with the post office where they're saying that there's something waiting for you, but it's not. I got another one that we cut out of something else, a Costco, I think it was. Anyhow, this is again and again and again. And one of the things I'm seeing is somebody is, they're artistically remaking things that you think are regular things that you go into, but they're not. And so just be aware. It's happened to me 3 times in the last few weeks. So they've got my number. So just be careful. So in other words, the answer is then we can't trust anything, huh?
No. If it's too good to be true, it probably is,
Right.
fortunately. Yeah,
That's my
thank
good
you for
news.
the PSA.
That's my good news for the day.
Good news.
Yeah, bad news.
Along that line, I
Yeah.
got one that I knew was a scam. It says recent information from Amazon, your Amazon, and they didn't finish account. They just said your Amazon has been suspended. So, the grammar's terrible right away,
That's pretty obvious.
and then it's got,
Correct.
it says to undisclosed recipients at missing domain, notice to fraud protection. Your account has been temporarily disabled, no D on the end. So all of that. And, so I'm about to just, put it in the spam file. And then I notice at the bottom, it says mail. You probably can't see this because anyway, it's a box that says mail, Roger Conant and J.O. ... And I went, hold on. I know what that is. I had been writing a letter, an email to my sister, because I work on the family tree all the time and we're related to some of the earliest planters in our hometown. Sorry, talk amongst yourselves.
Chuck, were you going to say something?
It's spam, that's fine. So anyway, the subject of the email I was going to send was Roger Conant and John. So in other words, the email that I hadn't finished writing was at the bottom of the page. And when I went to print this page to show you the spam, that came out. And that worries me. Now, does that mean that somehow they saw, because I put my computer to sleep. It had been there for like 2 or 3 days. I put it to sleep and then I open it in the morning and it's still there and I can continue. Do you know what I'm talking about? Does that make any sense?
Karen seems to understand more than I do.
She started writing a letter
Yeah.
and then interrupted and put her computer to sleep.
Yeah.
But got up the next day to continue and then found this spam or whatever attached.
They know everything.
Yeah. And when
It's
I was
so funny.
looking at the actual spam, this wasn't at the bottom. But when I printed this out to show you, the subject of my email was at the bottom.
Mm.
So I don't understand how that happened. And now I'm thinking, oh no, they probably have all my information and my sister's contacts and all of that. But so far, so good. Nothing has happened.
Were you searching these people on like ancestry.com? Because
Yes.
I find it very hard that they tracked you through your email subject drafts.
Because they're
So-
very proud of all the levels of protection that they have, and they really assure you you're fine. But it was information from there that I had copied and then written notes on to send to her.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see. You may never see me again.
Betty Ann.
Yeah, it sounds like somehow they were tracking what you were searching on the internet, cookies.
Mm.
Things
Do you
like
think
that.
do you think they select, and I'm not being, do you think they selectively try to reach certain groups of people?
Mhm.
Like seniors?
Like, yes.
They definitely target seniors and
Mhm.
people with older computer systems
Hmm.
because they know that they're more likely to
Watch
get.
how you say it. You're surrounded by eraser heads.
They know that they'll get more of a response typically from that age group and the tech illiterate, which is unfortunate
That's
but
us.
true.
Mhm.
It's not fair. I mean, it happens
Yeah.
to everyone, just it tends to happen
Right.
more. for certain type groups.
But life isn't fair. Did you know that?
No, not at all.
Right.
Yeah, Chuck.
I just wanted to let you know that I signed up for my Zoom account and
Mhm.
got that all squared away, and already had a Zoom meeting with my sister to practice. And we're all set for Christmas Day now. We're going to open presents by Zoom rather
Oh,
than being in the same room.
nice.
So,
Glad to
and
hear that.
if they waive the 40-minute rule, that would be wonderful. If not, we'll just schedule another immediate meeting and keep right on going. So we're all set.
That's
Mhm.
great.
That's what I've been hoping to do. It seems I can get an invitation and join Zoom, but I've been having a lot of trouble trying to have someone answer my invitation. It happened once and it took an hour, and it's nothing you can help me fix now. I'm just going to have to deal with it later, because it's something about different emails that I've used, and the one I want to use all the time, it won't accept that. And the Google one, which I don't like to use, it kind of accepted that once, but then not the second time. So I'm just going to tell them, you set up the Zoom meeting and
Mhm.
I will come.
There you go.
And yes, I was thinking, where my son and his family live nearby, we can just drop off presents and then go home and pick a good time when my daughter in California can join us, and we'll do it that way.
Mhm.
It's
My
like-
sister lives in Chambersburg, which is 135 miles west of here on Route 30. And we're going to meet someday next week at the Hershey Theater, which is halfway between
Halfway.
us, and
Mhm.
exchange the gifts in the parking lot from her car to mine and vice versa. And that way we don't have to worry about shipping them with the costs and everything being delayed. So we're just going, and then we'll get to see each other for a couple minutes at least. And we'll have all our presents ready to go then for our Christmas morning Zoom meeting, and opening our presents by Zoom. And
Perfect.
have you heard anything yet as to whether they're going to waive the 40 minutes for Christmas, Lynn, like I did at Thanksgiving?
I heard they were doing both Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I haven't followed up. I assume that's still the case, but
I'm sure they'll let us know, but
Mhm.
I'll Google and see if there's any but I would think they'd do that for Christmas.
that would be really
Wow.
nice of them if they did that, you know?
Chuck, I like the way you described your parking lot situation. It seems like everything I do now, I'm doing a drug deal or something like that. And I'm not used to that.
Hey, they're open
Um,
spaces, and most of them are empty at this point in time, unless it's a grocery store, you know?
Yeah.
So,
And a pitch for the Hershey Theater. If you've not visited the Hershey Theater, it's worth getting a tour when the pandemic is over. It's a gorgeous theater.
yes,
So,
I've been to a number of concerts there. I've not been backstage to view anything there, but it's a lovely theater. It's the acoustics are wonderful. They have great shows that they do there. And it's a nice place. Yeah, I've seen a lot of wonderful shows and concerts and things there. So it's definitely worth going to. It's only about an hour and 20 minutes away. It's not that hard. It's about that long to get down to a Philadelphia theater. So you may as well go to Hershey.
yeah. When I did ballet, we had our recitals there. So that was a pretty cool,
Yeah.
have dance recitals as a kid, but
Me too. Yeah,
yeah.
in my ballet.
Did you do ballerina or?
It was a short, brief career.
I have a question about Yahoo email.
Mhm.
My email, I just realized, and I don't know how long it's been happening. It used to be when you got an attachment in the email, you could preview it. And for some reason, that's not working anymore. And I had, when I put my ad blocker on, I had opted them out. And it's still, when I'm on that site, the little icon at the top for ads is green. So I assume they are, it's not like I'm blocking ads, but I'm not getting any ads on that page either, but I'm not able to open the previews. Any
Do you want to
suggestions?
share your screen and show us and maybe we can look at it together?
Yeah,
Or-
maybe.
No. Keep your
No,
email.
this is only my laptop. There's nothing on it, but it isn't, I mean, there's, I think, we'll see. Okay, share, and then just do this.
Mhm.
Okay, now how do I, oh, all right, so now, like if
Yeah,
I
go
just put.
Yahoo.
Oh, but I gotta get rid of you guys because what I want to click on is over there. Now, where can I put this? Over
You
here.
can drag our faces. You can drag our faces somewhere
Okay.
you.
All right, I
Yeah.
want to, oh, is this still, oh, you know what? This one is still open. Excuse me, I got to get out of that one to get into the other one.
Mhm.
All right, let's do this. Go here. What is this?
Pressure, everybody's watching.
Yeah.
18 dots, got it.
Okay. Okay, now if I go down to, let's see, one that I know that was, where did it go? Hang on. Not that one. Oh, this one. Okay, now at the bottom. Oh, you guys in the way again? I'll get you over here. Well, what happened to the, oh, wait a minute, hang on, maybe it's the wrong one. Oh, because I know he had, Andrew, no, that's not that one. Andrew, why is, I'm trying to find the one that I know has attachment, although I could see.
You usually can see it over on the corner.
Yeah, this one, is that going to be an attachment?
It looks like it, maybe.
Yeah, okay,
Yep,
a
there you
PDF
go.
Yeah.
preview, nothing happens.
You have any questions? So,
But
if you
it'll
turn off
download and then I can open it, but it just can't preview. So,
yeah, and your ad blockers paused. Did you try clearing your cache and cookies?
no, how do I do that and why would I? I mean, why would that?
Sometimes
Is it blocking a pop-up page? Is it blocking a pop-up page? Because the preview would come in a pop-up page.
Okay,
Wouldn't it?
well, do I
I
look
would
at
think,
that?
want to click on it again, Nancy?
Click on the link?
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
this,
should show us there's a pop-up in the corner. Yeah.
nothing?
I don't see any pop-up warning like, hey, we're trying to do that.
Yeah,
No.
Try, if you go up to the top right corner next to where your ad blocker is and the little N, hit the three little dots on the other side of the N. Yeah. And then go to more tools. Sometimes websites update and you need to like refresh. It's like turning off your computer on and off. And then
Clear
clear
brow-
browsing data. So this is good anytime the website's not behaving itself.
clear data, okay.
Yep. And you can change the length of time you want it to clear. You could do just an hour, you could do 24, you could do all times.
But now, okay, we cleared your first backups. Is that clearing for my laptop or is that clearing for the email?
Just the
It's what?
internet. Just the
Okay.
internet.
Yeah, but, okay, but not just for Yahoo.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
so-
the whole.
So how do I get back to where I want to go?
Do you see the settings opened a new tab and you see Yahoo Mail up on the right left hand side of it?
There.
Oops.
Next.
That's it.
I just shut myself out of it, I think.
Poor thing.
Oh, I did it.
Okay.
was that thing again? It was that lady from this one. Oh, wait, this is the one. Anyway, this is a better one. This is the one I was looking for.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing. That's interesting.
And the other thing is, all right, that's not, I'm gonna have to do it on my other computer. My laptop, I don't have, excuse me, I don't have any software installed to show that. In other words, I don't have Word. Yeah. However, I probably do have the Adobe for the PDF, and that didn't know, but it does the same thing on my real computer that does have those things. So I don't know.
It usually has a default thing for you to open those kind of programs. It just might not be the one that you're used to.
I don't want that. What I'm trying to figure out, and I don't know how to do it, they do have a classic Yahoo, which doesn't have all the bells and whistles. And if you say you don't want to get rid of your ad blocker, that's what they switch you to. So I'm wondering if they switch me back to that, but I don't know how to, maybe if I just went to my account,
Maybe.
would it tell me? Sorry, Betty.
Can you click on account info?
Yes.
I haven't used Yahoo in so long. I
Mhm.
apologize.
That's all it's on there. It doesn't even have choices unless this,
Can you
No.
go over to the left? There's account security or preferences. I would think under preferences. On
where do
the
you see
left.
that? Oh, is it under you guys now again? Oh, gotta keep moving you around.
Oh,
All right.
I don't know.
If you go to
Preferences.
preferences, I would think,
Oh, preferences, I'm sorry.
no worries.
All right, location. See?
Oh, there's really not a whole lot of information for you to
Oh.
preference. That's interesting. Huh, interesting. Save
And-
locations.
And I do have 3 separate Yahoo accounts, and it's the same on all 3 of them. I mean,
That makes
that
sense.
I can't open the previews.
Yeah. That in some way makes sense. Could you try a different browser? Let's see if a different browser is it. Is it a Chrome thing or is it a Yahoo thing?
Okay, let me get out of this. Well, this is going to be interesting because
Do you
I
want to
get out of-
close out?
I have not, all right, this came with Edge on it, but I've never really used it, so I don't know if that's going to make any difference or not.
Edge is on the right-hand side. It's like little blue swirly thingy. Yeah.
Oh,
that
I
guy.
just got rid of you. Oh, no. Oh, I am sharing. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
see your
well, there's my family. Okay, I'm trying to open, all right, there we go. But see, now I don't have.
Your
Do I? I
favorite.
don't think I. See, I don't have those, but I can put in Yahoo, right?
Yeah.
Go there that way?
Yep. There it is. How many times do we need to make you log into this?
Oh, this one I even had to write Redhead's Grammy. Where's the Y? Okay, let's go here. And let's go back to. Ah, interesting.
So it looks
is
like the Chrome issue over.
Yeah, over Yahoo. Okay. So
Chrome.
now what?
So it appears that Edge allows you to do this, but for some reason Chrome does not want you to.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure why without spending more time playing with it. But that's a workaround for you.
That's interesting, yeah.
Until I spend time playing with it.
Okay, well, I will absolutely, unless it's sabotage on Edge's part somehow so that I have to use Edge instead of Chrome.
My guess is Chrome did an update or something.
Okay.
Or Yahoo did an update and they just haven't synced.
Oh,
with-
okay.
yeah.
All right, well,
That
that's
makes-
good. Yeah. Good to know, though, that
But,
there it is.
I tend, whenever something's not working on one browser, if I switch to another, it seems to behave itself. Not always.
Good lesson of the day. Thank you.
So that's why I have 3 or 4 browsers downloaded onto my computer, so you can check and see.
And if I load another one on here, Foxfire, would that be a good one to do? Or Firefox, whichever it's called, I forget.
Firefox.
Firefox, because I know I have someone has a boat name that's Foxfire, and I never can remember which is the website and or the browser and which is the boat. All right, so I can say stop sharing.
Yep.
We ready?
Well, that's interesting. We'll have to play with that later.
Well, that's good to know, though. Thank you.
Yes.
All I have to do, all I have to do now is import all my favorites back into Edge. Because
You should be
originally,
able to sync them.
yeah, really. Oh, you know what? That was another question, but we don't have to do that. When I put my favorites into Chrome,
Mhm.
I don't know what I did wrong, but I didn't get them so that they're favorite. There's a folder that says imported.
Mhm.
And that's how I have to get to all my browser, but I don't care. I do it. It's all right. It works that way. But I mean,
Look at it if you guys wanted.
huh?
If you guys wanted to look at that, we could. But it's up
Well,
to you guys.
somebody else probably has something more important. No? All right. Well, here we go.
Everybody speak at once.
Okay, I actually should get out of this.
You want to go back to Chrome or?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I gotta get out of here. Go over here. Okay, see all across here? See this imported?
Yeah.
That's all my
Mhm.
bookmarks. Because that's the only way they came in. Now these, well, you know what those are anyway. And then I also have, this continues on over here, of course, down
Mhm.
top. Because I can't remember all those little icons as well as you can. But
Right. You want to go back up to those 3 little dots next to the end that we were looking at earlier? Yeah. And go to bookmarks. And then Bookmark Manager.
bookmarks, yeah.
And this we should be able to move around. So
Now, there's the one that's the whole, this one is all my bookmarks.
So
Okay.
do you see on the left-hand side, I believe, where it has bookmark bar and then there's imported church, Longwood.
Mhm.
Gotta
If
move
you
move you guys again.
Way over.
Yeah, I see where it is. See,
if you say drag up church to the bookmark bar, does that take it out of imported?
I don't believe so, but I can try it, I guess. But so what that's going to put up at the bookmark bar, but how do I, well, I guess here's my question. In Chrome, where are your bookmarks? Where do you click on for bookmarks? Is it like the star that you do when you add?
That
you
adds
just-
a,
Right. But to anybody else who doesn't have this, hasn't messed it up, how do you get to your bookmarks?
all of the bookmarks are underneath where you have Yahoo, Outlook, Duo, COVID-19. Those are all bookmarks. And then
But they're also,
you can make folders so you could have imported, or you can click on the arrow that will show all the rest of them.
Yeah, but see, this one is everything. This is what was my bookmarks in the other place, and when you clicked on bookmarks, you got this with these folders and with the bookmark bar. But
Yeah,
that's
they
what
were
I
in
don't understand.
another browser, it looks like.
Right, they were.
Yeah, so you could rearrange them if you want them in a different order, or you want to take them out of imported.
But like when I imported them, well, I don't know if I can do it again. Should I have gotten them to be bookmarks instead of called imported? Or can I just name that in bookmarks? I don't know.
You could, or you could move them out. But typically when you import bookmarks, you can choose a couple options, and one of them is to make a folder with all of them, or you can add them across the bookmark bar. And it looks like you did the folder option. But
Well,
pull them
I
out.
probably clicked on anyway, but like I say, it's not, and in a way, it's kind of good, because if everybody's looking for my bookmarks, they wouldn't think to look there, maybe, I don't know.
But yeah,
Why
if
would
you drag them out of your imported folder up to bookmark bar, you should have like a folder called then church or Longwood across
see, I
the
don't-
top.
But I don't want the folders across the top. I only want the ones that are in the book.
Do you want to just rename imported to bookmarks instead? Would that be better?
Does anybody else have Chrome that they can show us their screen and show me where your bookmarks are? Is that too hard?
I don't even use Chrome. I'm not that new.
Oh, okay,
From either.
okay, so, all right, so then, maybe someday when we got a Chrome person.
Well, I have Chrome and I have the bookmark bar across the top, but I have far more bookmarks than will fit up there.
Mhm.
I have been abbreviating some, like Lynn said, to make them shorter titles. And then I get more up there. When I don't have enough room for them, they appear over here. You hit that, and then the rest of them are in the vertical list instead of the horizontal list.
I can show you,
Did I
Nancy.
get out of this? Oops, yeah.
There you go.
So my bookmarks are, right up here. These are all bookmarks, but the rest of them are down here. And I have folders with other folders
Right.
and things like that. But these are all bookmarks.
How did you expand that? How'd you expand that menu? What'd you click on? Oh, that little thing over, oh, there, okay.
Little arrow.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, and these are even more, so. Yeah, but
Okay.
I take away names so that I don't have to, I can fit more on.
Well, then,
But-
all right, then maybe Chrome is different than when I had Edge, whatever the one before Edge was. And maybe that's the problem, the way they're lined up, you can't do it on Chrome the way my thing was before. But I mean, it's fine. You're right, I could rename that imported bookmarks, I guess.
Or just,
Lynn, is there a way to do it alphabetically instead of chronologically from when you added them, or is there not an alphabetical arrangement of your bookmarks?
that's a good question.
Mm.
So far, mine have just been happening chronologically, and the longer the list, the latest one gets put on the bottom of my vertical. But if it's an important one I want up there, you can just drag it up there, but then you
Right.
lose one of those at the top, which goes over to the right bookmark, the vertical bookmark.
Mhm. I'm looking at it now to see. But it looks like what you can do, it does not look like you can sort them in order. Oh, never mind. Guess what?
She found it.
You can.
I'm wrong. So these are all my bookmarks, if you go up here to the top corner, sort by name,
Oh,
Yes.
or add a new folder, or
oh,
if you want to import bookmarks from other browsers, that's where you do it, or export to take them to another browser.
Oh,
And
great.
can you use show me where it says sort by name. I couldn't see when you said that.
So first you go to bookmarks
Yeah,
and then Bookmark Manager
okay.
here, and then up here, sort by name.
I don't see where you are now. I don't see where it says sort by name.
3 dots. There were 3 dots.
The 3 dots, okay, because it's like my face is over where you're pointing, so I
yeah,
can't.
that's why I
see.
had to keep moving you around.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So Bookmark Manager, basically I get there and I'll see it.
And you can delete stuff here or open in different tabs, or if you want to edit the name, so it says Gmail, you can do that. If you want to move them out of folders, you can drag them up to different areas, things like that. So
Great.
there's a lot
thank
of
you.
when it comes to bookmarks.
All right,
But
thank you.
most browsers have that same layout. It's just named a little different, but it's under those
Thank
3.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have
Hope
a
that's helpful.
question about ad blocker too, Lynn, when you, I added it recently, and there's one site I've gone to for years, which has to do with a compilation of newspapers around the country and business reports and market reports. You know, it's got dozens of things on the page. It's called CEO Express. But then when I go in to read it now, it doesn't allow me to read it unless I allow it to show me some ads.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I go up to my ad blocker,
Mhm.
I seem to have mine are appearing vertically for some reason instead of horizontally like yours. When I find the ad blocker, it says you can unblock the ads just for this page or the whole domain. What
Mhm.
does the domain mean? Does that mean the whole site that I'm on, all of CEO Express,
Yep.
for all the magazine or newspaper
Mhm.
articles that are there?
Yep. So
Okay.
the domain is the website name, like Westminster's domain is westminsterpc.org. So any page on Westminster's website would be,
Yes. Oh, I see.
it's like that that domain of whatever it is for you. You would just say, on this website, I want to see ads for everything.
Have you bumped into that as well? Do you go to some sites where you can't really use the ones you were using unless you allow it to show some
Yep.
ads? That's how I
Yes.
guess they pay for the
Exactly.
site. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. I like when it's that easy. But yeah, domain, another word for website.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Other questions, comments, concerns? Oh, we lost Dan, didn't we?
He probably doesn't know it either. Poor guy.
I
Hey,
talking to
Karen.
his wife at home thinking it's you, Lynn. Can't understand why she's not answering the question for him. Okay.
Lynn, when I finally did my backup on my computer and I backed up the whole thing, and I think I told you it like took 2 hours or whatever. And I know you said when you back it up the next time, it'll not be that long. Well, but it was only 2 minutes. Is that how short it would be for the second backup?
If you didn't do much.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
If you didn't do much in the meantime, it won't take long.
Okay, well, that's good. But the reason I'm saying that is it said, backing up now, but when it got done on the external drive, it didn't say, even when I shut out of it and came back on, it didn't say the latest update was that day. So that's why I wondered if it, but I'll worry about that when I go to do the next one, I guess.
Yeah, it should show you the most recent date, but maybe it wasn't turn around so quickly that,
Well, and I didn't eject it and put it back in to look at it. I just, closed it down and opened it again. So maybe you'd had to do that.
mhm. Yeah, we could look at it if you want.
No. I think Chuck's right. Well, Chuck's right. I didn't do much at all, but
Yeah, it only backs up the changes that you made. And
yeah.
if you didn't do much in the period between your last backup, it's not going to take it long to upgrade. I mean, I have an external drive too that's on my iMac that is set to update all the time, and it only updates. I don't even pay attention to it. It just does it, and it doesn't take long if you haven't done anything.
All right.
Or you're saving really small files. Like
Yeah.
you guys are probably saving Word documents where I'm saving videos. I'm working on hundreds of videos at the moment. And videos take up a lot more storage than a Word document. So my backups take hours, but yours don't.
So Chuck, you have a backup, a hard drive all the time plugged in on the iMac?
Yes.
Which hard drive is that? Is that like a passport or what?
It's I forget what it is. It doesn't even have a name on it. It's a silver box. It's 1 terabyte.
Oh, 1 terabyte. Okay.
So
Okay.
I mean, it's huge.
Oh, okay. I see
And I have and Lynn, I forget what the name. Yeah, it's similar to that. It's only about quarter of an inch thick by 3 by 4, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Very similar. And actually, I have like 2 or 3 different external hard drives, but that one's hooked up all the time. And Lynn, I forget the name of the program that's built into the Mac operating system.
Time Machine.
Yeah.
Time Machine.
Time
You
machine.
just set Time Machine up, and
Okay.
it automatically does the backup for you all the time. And when I got this new computer a year or 2 ago, I backed up my old one to the terabyte hard drive.
Yeah.
Everything on it. And then when I hooked it up to the new one, I restored everything to the new one, and everything was there, including my programs.
Oh.
It does everything for you, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to reinstall anything. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's easy.
Because the people from wherever the computer from, Best Buy, they discouraged me to have an external hard drive hooked up all the time.
That's
So
funny because mine recommended me to do that.
oh,
They recommended me to do that.
we got
Different computer people do different things.
Yeah.
That's right.
For your
Okay.
purposes, they keep it in the whole time.
Okay. Because he said that that is anyway is backing up all the time to the iCloud, and he says you have a hard drive hooked up to your computer. If you have a flood or fire or something, that hard drive anyway is going to be destroyed, the external hard drive. But whatever you have on the iCloud is, you can retrieve. So, but
Just backing it up to the cloud versus the external hard drive.
right.
Yeah, which I would say is probably true because if there is an error with your hard drive, you can do it. So I'm one of those people that backs up both to the cloud and to an external hard drive because I'm a paranoid person.
Yeah, and I like that. Yeah.
But yeah, there are pros and cons to both.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's whatever you choose to do. For your purposes, I would think an external hard drive would make more sense because it's a one-time fee where these cloud-based backup programs usually are a monthly fee. So it costs
Right. Yeah.
so. Oh, there you
So,
go.
so I backed up
This is my
everything to,
Toshiba drive, but it's about the same size as the 1 terabyte one that I have.
okay.
Like I
see
say, I
now.
have about 3 or 4 of these hard drives that I
Uh-huh.
use for various things. So, but it works very nicely. I mean, you can, I keep videos or photos on one of them. Plus I copy them to CDs also. So I've got them 2 places before I remove them from my computer.
That's
I'm not
good.
quite as paranoid as Lynn, but if my wife wants to know where a picture is, I need to be able to get it for her. So you know, it's on a
It's got
CD
you well
or
trained,
it's on a
yeah.
hard drive, one or the other.
Yep. That's great. Other comments, questions, concerns?
So one more on that. I had backed my PC, the one that I'm getting rid of, onto that Passport hard drive that is also 1 terabyte. Now, if I plug that one on the Mac, would that be disrupting, or because there's stuff from the PC there, or it would just, should I get a new hard drive, external hard drive? I mean,
So it's not going to import the way that it did for Chuck because Microsoft
Yeah.
programs don't speak PCs or
Right.
Macs.
yeah,
But you could drag and drop all your documents and
Okay.
photos and that over. And you could theoretically continue to use that hard drive on new backups, but sometimes PCs, when you plug them in the first time, they format just for PCs. And
Right.
so they only talk to PCs. So it depends, I think, on the type of hard drive. And
yeah,
if that's the case, you would need a new one, but
yeah, I will get a new one.
but if it is compatible with both PC and Mac, there's no reason you couldn't just overwrite it once you get everything
Okay.
on your Mac. So,
All right, thank you.
yeah. It's challenging when you're switching brands.
Yes.
Like
It's challenging when you're switching from old to new.
Yes.
Yeah, because some of your programs don't work on new.
mhm.
Well,
Um,
exactly, but also if it's so old, my computer's old enough, it doesn't go to the cloud. So, you know, good luck.
Yeah.
It's going, it's one of these 25-inch Macs. It's going to go down to the Apple store at some point and say, okay, you guys transfer because I can't.
I always find there are constantly software updates. I know Big Sur is the newest Mac one that was just released. And I always Google and make sure the software programs are compatible. It usually takes them a few weeks before they are compatible with the new operating system before you upgrade. So if you're worried about Quicken or some specific program, it's good to check that out before you upgrade to a new operating system.
Yeah.
Because you don't want it to. Hopefully I will
Okay.
operate in your vocabulary, and that wasn't gook. Other things, I know we're running out of time, but happy to answer. any other stuff. Or like, he's our backup.
Remind everybody that the concert's Sunday night,
Oh, yeah,
the
the
Christmas
virtual,
concert.
yeah.
No tickets necessary.
Yeah, I know.
Yep. I look forward to seeing it.
You mean you haven't already? Oh.
No, none of us have seen it.
I was supposed to do all the filming, but I'm glad I didn't. Chris Vogel ended up doing it all, which is a relief for me because I had to do reshoots and it saved me hours of work. But I'm
Right.
theoretically supposed to get it on Friday so I can upload it so you guys can see it on Monday. We'll see. But if it's bad editing, it's not my fault because I didn't touch it. So. The Christmas Eve services, you can blame me if there's issues, but the Christmas concert. I will
Yeah,
say,
Oh.
we are doing a 10 a.m. children's virtual pageant. And I was really skeptical the videos were going to be really not great quality, but it's coming, the videos are coming in and it's absolutely precious. So it's worth checking out. I think it will be about half an hour. So even if you don't know the kids, it's just absolutely adorable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That pitch too.
Lynn, will the
Yeah.
Christmas concert be available for a couple weeks after the?
Yeah.
after
Yeah,
the
same.
meeting for
Good.
Sunday?
Yeah.
And it'll stay on YouTube for a couple weeks too?
Yeah. All of the platforms. Yeah.
Okay.
I take them all down at the same time.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I would think through Christmas.
Good.
Thanks, Lynn.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
go. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good
Good
week.
seeing everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Have a good
Yeah.
week.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you too.
Stay well, everybody.